Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. I'm Trinice, your career captain. I want you to think about the job you go to every single day. Are you doing it because it challenges you, fulfills you, and sets you up for financial freedom? Or are you doing it simply because you are used to it? For a long time, I was comfortable. I was a TAR logistics specialist in the Navy. I knew my job, I knew the community, and I knew exactly what was expected of me. But comfort is dangerous. Comfort is where careers go to stagnate. I realized that my daily mission as an LS no longer aligned with my long-term goals. I have always been passionate about HR, about career strategy, and about helping people navigate their professional lives. So, I did something that terrifies most people. I threw away my comfort zone. I applied for a rate conversion, and I successfully crossed over to become a TAR personnel specialist. Right now, as you are watching this, I am sitting in Virginia at CPPA school, officially starting over as a student. Today, I am going to walk you through exactly why I made this massive pivot, the reality of the Navy conversion process, and why sometimes leaving everything you know behind is the only way to actually level up. If you are feeling stuck in your current role, hit that like button and let's get into it. Let's talk about the why. Why walk away from a rate I already knew how to do fairly well? In the military and in the civilian corporate world, it is very easy to get pigeonholed. You become the supply person, and while logistics is the backbone of the military, I found myself spending my off-duty hours researching HR policies, coaching peers on their resumes, and studying wealth building. There was a massive disconnect between my 9-to-5 job and my 5-to-9 passion. When you wake up and realize that your current trajectory does not lead to your ultimate destination, you have two choices to make. 1, complain about it, or 2, change the trajectory. I chose to change it. I needed a role where my day job fueled my brand as your career captain, rather than competing with it. So, why choose personnel specialists, especially in the TAR community? People often underestimate HR. They think it's just filing paperwork. But let me tell you a little secret. HR is where the power is. As a TAR PS, you control the two most important things in a reservist's life outside of the NC rate: their pay and their career progression. You are the subject matter expert on BAH, on VA benefits, on travel claims, and on promotions. By becoming a personnel specialist, I am putting myself at the absolute center of military career strategy. The knowledge I am getting right now at CPPA school doesn't just make me a better sailor. It makes me an elite advisor. When we talk about buying real estate or planning for a PCS move, which I am doing right now to Maryland, understanding the back end of military pay is a massive unfair advantage. So by choosing personnel specialists, I feel like I am choosing the right path outside of that and NC, which are the two rates that mostly deal with career, pay, and things of that sort. If you are watching this and thinking, I need to change my rate too, here is the reality of the conversion process. It is not as simple as asking your chief to switch jobs. It requires strategy. First, you have to look at the community health of your current rate and your target rate. Is your current rate overmanned? Is your target rate undermanned? Second, you have to advocate for yourself. Nobody is going to care about your career as much as you do. I had to route the chick and proved that I was a best asset to the Navy as a PS than I was as an LS. If you want a pivot, you have to build a business case for yourself. Update your record, talk to your career counselor, and do not take no for an answer on the first try. I want to be completely transparent with you. The hardest part of this entire process wasn't the paperwork, it was the ego. When you convert, you go from being the subject matter expert who everyone goes to for answers, to being the person raising their hand to ask basic questions. Right now in Virginia, I am a student again. It's humbling, but you have to leave your ego at the door if you want to grow. Being the smartest person in the room usually just means you are in the wrong room. I am thrilled to be the beginner again because I know where this path leads. It's having that ego check to say, it doesn't matter if I'm higher ranking. You have to set your pride aside and be willing to sit with the most junior person if need be to learn those skills that you don't know. Even when you make it higher in your career and you think that you're that subject matter expert, and you get to that new command and there's that junior that knows more than you do. Set your pride aside and do that ego check. Sit with that junior and learn as much as you can, because it's only going to make you stronger in the long run. And you get that respect from your juniors as well. This brings me to the future of this channel and this brand. By unifying my Navy career as an HR expert with my passion for career strategy, Your Career Captain is going to the next level. Over the next month, I am finishing CPPA school, driving to Maryland to get the keys to my new house, and preparing to launch my real estate career. I am bridging the gap between professional growth and financial wealth, because you can't have one without the other. If you're feeling stuck today, I want to challenge you. Please stop looking at lateral moves as a step backwards. Sometimes you have to step to the side to find the ladder that actually goes to the top. If my journey inspired you to look at your career differently, please hit the subscribe button right now. And now I want to hear from you in the comments. Have you ever completely changed career paths? What was the hardest part about starting over? Let me know below. Thank you so much for watching. Keep managing your career like a captain, and I will see you in the next video.